Hello everyone, this is Apoorv Kumar from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, IIT Kharagpur. My roll number is 21CS10008. For my second DIY assignment, I have created a bi-directional visitor counter with a regulated lighting system. This model, when installed at let's say the entry and exit points of the room, will maintain the count of the number of visitors in the room by keeping a check on the number of visitors entering and exiting the room, and thus will accordingly regulate the room's lighting. That is, when a person enters an empty room, the room's lighting will turn on and will remain so until there is at least one person in the room, and when everyone exits the room's lighting will automatically turn off. Hence, this can help by automating the room's lighting system, as well as will conserve energy by turning off the lights in empty rooms. For this, I mainly used Arduino Uno, 4-pin ultrasonic distance sensor, and single pole double throw relay. Let's assume that this sensor is installed at the entry point of the room and this at the exit point. So let's start with the simulation, and here I'll be using the serial monitor to print the count of the total number of person in the room which the program maintains, so as to get a better insight into the running of the program. So we are starting with an empty room and hence the room's lighting is turned off. Now let's assume that the first person enters the room. So as you can see, the program now maintains that there is one person in the room and the room lighting has turned on. Now let's say another person enters the room. So now the count has increased by 1 and the room's lighting remain on as expected. Now let's say a person exits the room. So the count has decreased by 1 and the room's lighting is still remains on because there is still one person in the room. Now let's say the last person also leaves the room. So now the program maintains that everyone has left the room and the room's lighting automatically turns off. Now let's go through the code blocks for this program. So here we start by checking the ultrasonic distance sensor at the entry point, which have been connected on the pin number 3 and 2 for the trigger and the echo respectively, and I have kept the range threshold as 100 centimeters in this case. So if there is a detection at the entry point of the room, then the count is increased by 1, where count represents the count of the total number of person in the room. So that increases by 1, and we print the same on the serial monitor as you saw just now, and we set the pin number 10 to high, where the pin number 10 has been connected to this SPDT relay, which acts as a on-off switch for the room's lighting. So when this pin is set to high, this switch, this equivalent switch becomes on and the room's lighting turns on. And after that, we check for the detection at the exit point. And if there is a detection at the exit point, then the count decreases by 1 and the same is printed on the serial monitor. And also the next if statement checks if everyone has left the room, and if yes, then after with a delay of 2 seconds, the pin number 10 is set to low, which makes this equivalent switch turn off, and that basically turns off the room's lighting. And this whole loops goes over and over again with a delay of 0.5 seconds. Now let's have the code text for this. So I'll copy the whole of the code text and print it in the Arduino IDE. here, as you can see, and I'll compile this now so as to check if this is compiling without any errors. So as you can see, this code compiled successfully without any errors. That's all from my side. Thank you.